Hey guys, Sani Manani, Dumalang Abusheni Molweni. Hello, my name is A2 and today's topic is gonna be about facial hair in women. Now, if you do hear some funny noises, it's just the birds chirping away or arguing or whatever they're doing. So yeah, let's get straight to it. Today's topic, as I said, is facial hair in women. And this is basically a story time. And yeah, so all of this started when I was 15, in grade 9, tender age of 15. Yeah, tender age. And so it was break time. I was with a friend of mine and one of her friends. So this friend of mine, I believe, was a very good friend at that time. Yeah, so we were talking during break time. I believe we were standing even by the benches, yeah, in the gardens. So yeah, we were there, and then she pointed out that there's like one tiny hair on my chin. I mean, on my neck. Sorry, on my neck. And when she said that, I was like, "It's that visible?" Like, like, like. Obviously, it was visible to me because as a girl, you go to the mirror and you look at yourself, and you do all of that before you go out into the outside world. And so I didn't think other people would notice it because I'm like, it's just one smaller nyana hair. Who's gonna notice this? I can't teach me. I've noticed it, and I was taken aback. I'm like, I was feeling embarrassed, and yeah, I was feeling embarrassed. And I'm like, guy, man, like, no, man, no. But yeah, it is what it is. It was what it was then. And then yeah, and then we didn't talk about it further, and then we talked about other stuff, and I was like, okay, but still, while we were interacting, I was feeling embarrassed. Like, she saw the hair, and I remember my mom also noticed, and then she said that no, Danam, don't shave it off, because if you shave it off, it's gonna grow. Me gengugu, because my friend had noticed, I thought, okay, other people are probably noticing this, so I felt embarrassed, and I thought I'm gonna I take my mom's advice, I'm gonna shave it off, because me being a self-conscious teen that I was, it affected me. Like, I didn't want people to notice this, so I did that, which was like the biggest regret of my life, because that was not necessary, and that obviously led to more hair growth. Yeah, and then with that came teasing. As the hair started growing, people noticed and people would make fun, and it was not nice. Like, it was not nice at all. And I became more and more self-conscious, and as a result, when it was the summer term, as in when it was summer, we would have uniform that we would wear in summer, like the short-sleeved shirts and white socks that you will roll up to your roll down to your ankles and stuff. Yeah, when it was winter, I would be very happy because it meant I could wear a scarf. So I would wear the scarf like tightly around my neck and stuff. I had another friend who would joke around and be like, "Oh no, you're wearing that scarf because you're trying to hide something. You're trying to hide something. You're trying to hide love bites or something." And I was like, I'd laugh with that, but in reality, that was not my reality. I was trying to hide the hair that was growing there. Okay, so the years gone by, people would notice, and I would do shaving cream, and people would notice, and it was not nice because I was being made fun of for something that I can't help, that no one can help, which is not correct. So I'm hoping that there'll be teenagers and people who are like this who would watch this and learn something, and learn not to judge people for stuff that they can't help, even with things that they can help do away with. Just don't judge them. Just don't make fun. It's not nice. So the years go by, and yeah, man, I become more and more self-conscious, and as a result, I become more and more into my shell, because now I'm really feeling like everyone knows, when in reality not everyone knows. And yeah, man, like, life goes on, and I'm thinking, yo, like, I'm the only person dealing with this issue. There's no other young lady dealing with this issue except for myself. I mean, these are the kind of thoughts I have during high school. And then obviously, you know, as with puberty, you know, you start growing a liking to people, maybe people to opposite gender or the same gender. So for me, I was just conscious of that. I'm like, yeah, I don't think any brother is gonna be interested because of the hair on my neck, which turned out to be not true because they were brothers that were interested, but that's a different story for another day. Yeah, so I go through this, and yeah, and I kept shaving, which really is still to this day I regret. Okay, yeah, it's fine, all of that. Then I get to varsity. Now in varsity, there was still hair, I still had to shave, but now I was caring less and less about shaving because I thought, you know, at that point I was growing more and more confident in myself. Oh, these birds are irritating me. Ew, they're irritating. But anyways, I was growing more and more confident in myself, really. And yeah, which was a breath of fresh air, guys, saying that I came from such a toxic environment in high school of just people not understanding and bullying and all of that. But university helped a bit, but not really, because of course there were those insensitive people as what at varsity. There were people making a big deal out of it at varsity, and like really it was not necessary. So some point in varsity I decided, okay, I'm not gonna shave. And yeah, that's when people started looking at me funny. I had friends who were understanding, but yeah, a lot of people not understanding, including one of my roommates was not understanding. She was like, "Hi man, you should shave." And I was like, "Hi, like why? Like why?" Like I didn't tell her that, but in my head I'm like, "Why? Why?" I didn't listen to her at all. Yeah, and we never spoke about it again that day. Kept it moving, and I think Naisha saw that I don't care to listen to her. So yeah, kept it moving, and yeah, some days I would shave, some days I wouldn't shave, and yeah, and then I also had that thought that again, oh brother, I'm not gonna be interested. But I didn't really care at that point, because for me, what mattered more to me was just getting confident and getting comfortable with the fact that okay, I'm going through the outside world with this beard. At that point, it was like more hairs like on the face, and even some on the neck now, like more on the neck. But it wasn't a full beard yet, but it was getting there. I go through varsity, and yeah, and then I think later on in first year or second year of the degree I was studying at that time, before I changed courses, I had discovered someone who does laser hair removal, but she stayed like on the other side of town. So I was like, yo, so I had to catch like, I think like 2 taxis, yeah, because when I was staying in Kokasi, so I had to go from Kasi to town, and then from town to the burbs. And these burbs, mind you, were like beautiful burbs. It's like Santon level, guys. Okay, maybe not Santon, but I think there's a suburb beyond Santon. You know, in generations, the old generations would shoot like in between their takes. There would be like that particular suburb, that greeny, leafy suburb. Yeah, it was like that. In Bloom, of all places. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but beautiful suburban area. I was like, okay, I went there. The lady was so understanding, and she said, yeah, no, she's been dealing with these cases for years, nothing new to her. Yeah. So then we do a couple of treatments, obviously, because I was studying, because I was a student. I wouldn't have enough money to do these treatments, which were a lot of treatments, by the way. She said it would take between 12 to 20 because I have dark skin. So she's like, the darker your skin, the more treatment you're gonna take, because of how that machine operates, you know. So I was like, oh, okay, it's fine. But in my head, I'm like, 12 to 20, like, that's a lot of treatments. Okay, okay, I do some of the treatments, and then I would go there sometimes, and then maybe I'll skip a month and then go back and all of that because of chalete, because I didn't have chalete, guys, didn't have enough money. And she understood. As a result, these treatments were ongoing for like a couple of years, I think, because of not having the money to pay off consistently. But again, we've moved on from that. And yeah, and then the lady left, like she got her happily ever after, and she moved with her husband to Pretoria. So another lady came in, and then yeah, this lady, I found this lady was not as understanding as the first lady. Mind you, the first lady never ever had to deal with facial hair, but she was so accepting and so understanding. The second lady, who is now in charge, had dealt with facial hair herself, so I believe that she was like still kind of self-conscious about it, and she wasn't mean or anything, but you could tell that she has adapted society's standards of beauty. She has adopted society's standards of beauty and made it her own, unfortunately. And I don't know if she knew that, but unfortunately she passed away. But years later, but she was nice. Now, yeah, she was nice. We do the treatments. For me, it was comforting knowing that okay, there's someone who's gone through this, and yeah, who's gone through it. So it's not something new. It's not something strange. Okay, because I'm still a student now, I don't have enough money, so I have to go through this. Okay, then there's a point where I just stop because I don't have money. I have to budget other things. So yeah, so I graduated having not gotten to complete all of those sessions, but it's fine. Okay, sharp. Then I go home, and yeah, at home I wait for employment, which like happened like a year later. Good employment, by the way. Yeah, not the dodgy ones. Yeah, there's a testimony on that, so you can go and check that out if you haven't checked it out already, and then you'll understand what I meant by getting employment that was good versus not so good. Yeah, and this good employment obviously then helped me to have consistent source of income, guys, which was so important. And then I managed to then go and start laser treatments again. I first started in PE, like when I went back home, then like now in the province, my home province, I first started in PE because we didn't know where it was situated in East London. We didn't think it was situated in East London. We didn't think there was any treatment center in East London. So we went to PE. Then this lady referred us to someone in East London, and I was like, oh, okay, there is a place. We traveled so far, but it was fine. It was a nice road trip anyways. Yeah, free food and free food by the parents. Yes. So yeah, that happened. Then started going to the one in East London, and yeah, man, and they were nice as well. And I kept going, and then eventually, yeah, man, I started seeing significant results, and my confidence just shot up the roof, like it went all the way to Pluto, and it has not come back down ever since, thanks to these treatments. So yeah, good people, that is my story, and I just want to share that you can have facial hair and maintain it if you want to. If it makes you feel very self-conscious and insecure, you can shave it off, you can laser it, you can even do electrolysis, which I don't know how that works. Please do your research, but I know that a lot of people prefer it because it cuts down on the number of sessions you need to have in order to remove the hair. But do your research. Don't now come and say that AH said this, and take it as a fact. Just go and do your research. Yeah. So for me, laser helped. I know for some people laser doesn't help, which is, yeah, it's sad, but as with anything in life, you have to try, and some things might not work for you. But yeah, do your research. Do your research and just see what happens for you. But most importantly, most importantly, just know that you are beautiful the way that you are. It doesn't matter the society's ideals. What matters is what you believe in yourself. So just love yourself and do what's best for you. And yeah, if you want more information, you can just comment in the comment section below, and I'm gonna respond. And yeah, thank you guys for listening. Do share it with people that you feel like need to listen to this. And yeah, thank you guys for listening. And thank you for the lurkers who also like on my channel just for Indaba, because they just like Mgosi. No guys, there's no Mgosi on my channel, just forget about it. This is real stuff. This is real life scenarios, real life testimonies. So yeah, do share and like, subscribe. Bye.